On the evening of March 31st, nearly 100 Apollo Go self-driving vehicles stalled simultaneously on Wuhan's Third Ring Road, multiple overpasses, and major city roads, blocking the fast lanes. Passengers sat inside for nearly 2 hours, waiting for help, but couldn't get through. The whole city seemed to experience a collective stroke, with all these vehicles becoming the city's most expensive and bizarre roadblocks. A video uploaded by a netizen shows him stuck in the middle of the elevated road on the Third Ring Road. It was extremely dangerous, and he had been stuck for 30 minutes. He called the number displayed on the backseat screen many times, but it was always automatically disconnected. He complained that both the customer service and the SOS system in the car were useless. He tried calling their customer service on his phone over 20 times, but couldn't get through. The scenes in the video are heart-wrenching. Videos passing by filmed and counted. In just a few minutes, 8 Apollo Go cars stopped on the spot with their hazard lights on. The voice changed from surprise to helplessness. This is already the 4th one. The Apollo Go had its hazard lights on. Every traffic jam point on Longyang Road is another Apollo Go car. 5th one. 6th. 7th. 8th car. Is it waiting for the red light? It has its hazard lights on. This malfunction was not just an isolated issue with a few cars, but involved simultaneous breakdowns on many major roads in Wuhan. According to on-site traffic police, around 80 to 100 autonomous taxis were involved in the incident that night. Another woman, Ms. Zhou, who was also stuck, told Chinese media that she got on the Apollo Go around 8:30 p.m. She said after getting on, the car kept warning not to open the doors because there was a problem. After about 10 minutes, the car suddenly stopped. Ms. Zhou said she didn't dare get out of the car because it was on the elevated road. She tried contacting the emergency services and app customer service for a long time before anyone answered. They said they would send a specialist, but after waiting an hour and a half, no one arrived. Fortunately, a passing traffic officer helped her, and she was taken off the elevated road. Ms. Zhou added, "In the end, I still had to pay for the fare. The customer service didn't mention anything about compensation." That evening, Mr. Liu from Wuhan took an Apollo Go taxi, but the car stopped in the middle of a bridge. He recalled, "There were large trucks on both sides, and the cars were moving fast. The SOS in the car was useless. I couldn't get through when we stopped in the middle of the road, and I was really scared." Around 10 p.m., after being stuck in the car for nearly 2 hours, the car finally moved to the shoulder, but he still couldn't get out. He thought, "Even if I do get out, I don't know where to go." Mr. Liu tried calling the number on the backseat screen several times, but the calls always automatically disconnected. Customer service sent a specialist, but they never arrived. Feeling helpless, he called the police. It wasn't until around 11 p.m. that he was finally able to leave with the help of the police and driver. Under the video, netizens left comments like, "They treat people's lives like a game. This time it's just a collective strike, but what if one day they all suddenly charge around? That would definitely be a human meat grinder, giving you the chills. Cherish life, stay away from autonomous driving." Some netizens suggested, maybe ban Apollo Go during peak hours. It's already bad enough with the traffic jams. On April 1st, Apollo Go suspended its service across Wuhan. Customer service stated that there's a shortage of vehicles, and they cannot provide any at the moment. No answer was given regarding when the service will resume. Behind this incident, deeper issues have surfaced. While autonomous driving companies are pursuing rapid expansion, are they prepared with the necessary emergency and operational capabilities? Who will take responsibility for system failures? Industry experts believe that the simultaneous breakdown of nearly 100 Apollo Go vehicles reflects an over-reliance on cloud control systems and insufficient local backup mechanisms. If the cloud fails, the entire city's fleet experiences brain death. According to industry consensus, L4 autonomous vehicles should be capable of executing minimum risk operations like safely pulling over, turning on hazard lights, and warning other vehicles if they lose connection to the cloud. This is a basic requirement for ensuring public safety. In this case, Apollo Go vehicles stalled in the middle of the road and failed to perform those minimum risk operations, indicating that their technology still needs further development. It's worth noting that this isn't the first time Apollo Go has experienced a malfunction. In July 2024, an Apollo Go car broke down during rush hour, causing traffic jams and drawing public attention. Baidu, the company behind Apollo Go, called it an occasional technical fault and said they were optimizing the system. However, they did not release a detailed fault investigation report, apologize, or announce any corrective measures. Since its launch, Apollo Go has paused its operations multiple times due to issues like map malfunctions, sensor failures, and scheduling problems. Some Wuhan residents have reported observing Apollo Go cars running red lights, changing lanes improperly, and failing to avoid obstacles in time. Some vehicles even fail to slow down at pedestrian crossings. In August 2025, an Apollo Go vehicle fell into a 3-meter deep construction pit, sparking online discussions. Several netizens posted videos claiming that in Chongqing's Yongchuan district, an autonomous Apollo Go fell into a municipal construction trench. Witnesses saw the vehicle fall and tried to help by placing a ladder. One person at the scene said, "At the time the car fell into the pit, the female passenger was confused and couldn't understand how an autonomous vehicle could fall into a pit." The video continues to stir up reactions, with some netizens saying they are too afraid to take Apollo Go. They point out that the places where it stops to pick up passengers are unsafe and chaotic, and they fear someone might accidentally crash into it. Others are worried about being trapped inside if the system malfunctions. One netizen sarcastically commented, "One Apollo, one pit," saying that the smart vehicle knows how to find its own hole. Others have questioned, what went wrong? Apollo Go claims to have 360-degree perception, so how did it become blind? The LiDAR, millimeter wave radar, and high-definition cameras they boast about, were they all taking a nap at that moment? Apollo Go is an autonomous driving service platform launched by Baidu in August 2021. It has already launched multiple autonomous travel services in some regions, with pricing based on mileage and time. Wuhan was one of the first cities to pilot the service, and it has since expanded to Beijing, Shenzhen, Guangzhou, Shanghai, Chongqing, Changsha, and 20 other cities. Baidu has deployed over 1,000 autonomous taxis globally and has expanded its business to Abu Dhabi and Dubai this year, with plans to enter the UK and Switzerland in collaboration with its partners. China's so-called smart EVs have frequently been involved in accidents, with some bizarre incidents making headlines. On March 27th, in Changchun, Jilin, a video taken by a dashcam had netizens laughing and cringing. A male driver got out of his car and closed the door casually, preparing to leave. Unexpectedly, the car started rolling forward on its own. The driver panicked and ran while trying to open the hidden door handle to stop the car, but the door remained locked, probably because the car automatically locked once it started moving, executing safety a little too thoroughly. The driver chased the car, which scraped other parked vehicles along the way. When another car appeared in front of him, he frantically waited for it to avoid him. Eventually, the car barely stopped when it hit the median in the middle of the road. Fortunately, no one was injured and no major accident occurred. In the video's final frame, a female driver angrily ran up and slapped the car. Later, traffic police and another man pushed the car to a safe location. The vehicle in question was the IM Motors LS6, an advanced smart electric vehicle produced by Shanghai Automotive Group Company, priced at over 200,000 yuan. Many netizens commented, saying, spending over 200,000 on a high-end smart car should be worry-free. But now, when you get out of the car, you still have to worry about it driving away on its own. The video was later taken down after SAIC Group complained about the video uploader. This incident is not an isolated case, but reflects the growing number of outrageous accidents involving Chinese smart electric vehicles in recent years. On February 24, 2026, a netizen named Daiga filmed a scene on a highway, where a black EV was swerving uncontrollably. The driver desperately chased after it. Netizens were amused, but also worried. What if this happened on a slope or an elevated road, instead of in a parking lot? What would the consequences be? On September 29, 2025, a Xiaomi car owner revealed that after parking the car outside his home, the vehicle automatically unlocked and drove off. Fortunately, he noticed in time, or the consequences could have been disastrous. When he reported it to customer service, they claimed it was his fault, despite there being surveillance footage. The incident involving the IM Motors car rolling away just exposed the embarrassing smart failure to the public. On March 30th, 2026, a Hema Auto S800 car owner was filmed standing next to the car, waving his hand toward the rear door more than 10 times in exaggerated motions, like he was practicing some mysterious ritual. But the car door didn't budge. Eventually, he had to reluctantly reach out and manually close the door, and the whole process was captured by a passerby and quickly went viral. In just over a day, the video gained millions of views, with netizens laughing uncontrollably. Some joked, "The sensor in the bathroom faucet is more sensitive than that." Others called out, "Huawei is treating car owners like monkeys." What was originally advertised as a high-end, smart and elegant remote door opening feature turned into an awkward joke, and the car owner's repeated attempts looked more like an impromptu comedy performance. Some questioned whether the technology wasn't mature enough, or if the design was unrealistic. On March 31st, Huawei quickly took action, requesting the video be taken down on the grounds of exposing a person's image. This surprised many. Some people speculated that this was an attempt to avoid the core issue, the reliability of the feature. One netizen harshly commented, "How dare they attack the party's enterprise? It must be shut down." Some netizens doubted whether this was staged and accused others of maliciously slandering the brand. The video creator also faced attacks from netizens, and he had to clarify in the comments, "Guys, stop spamming me in private messages. This is a real incident. I saw them messing around for a while and I thought it was funny, so I filmed it." Huawei's car models range from the Aito M7 to the Stellato S9 and now the Makestro S800, which is the latest flagship model under the Harmony OS intelligent driving system. It starts at 708,000 yuan, with a top price of over 1 million yuan. It's positioned as a super luxury D-class sedan, boasting Huawei's intelligent driving, cockpit, and connectivity technology, with both range-extended and pure electric power systems. It also features configurations like a sunroof and privacy curtains. One of its most highlighted selling points in official promotions is the so-called smart electric doors, which integrate millimeter wave radar and solid-state LiDAR to detect obstacles, automatically adjust door angles, and support gesture-controlled opening and closing. However, this seemingly simple feature failed spectacularly. Some netizens even mocked, saying, "The ones who made the car are idiots, and the ones who buy it are idiots too." On March 24th, a video circulated online showing a third-party MCN agency or testing team conducting a moose test. A moose test is a test of a car's handling and stability during sudden lane changes. It was conducted on a closed test track. The first car, a black Huawei Aito S9, swerved wildly and drifted out of bounds during the final lane change. Next was a white BMW 530Li, which passed smoothly despite a reduced anti-roll bar. The third was a black Mercedes-Benz E300L, which performed perfectly. A black Audi A6L also performed perfectly. When the video was released, netizens quickly mocked the Aito, saying, "Leading the way, but going off track." This sarcastic phrase became a popular topic on social media. Subsequently, Huawei began widely reporting related videos on the internet in an attempt to stop their spread. On March 29th, the legal department of Aito Cars officially responded, claiming that the videos contained malicious and deliberate manipulation. The moose test originated in Scandinavia, named after frequent incidents of moose suddenly crossing the roads in the region. The test simulates a vehicle's emergency maneuvering ability when encountering an unexpected obstacle, such as an animal, pedestrian, or another vehicle at high speeds. The criteria are: the vehicle must not flip over, must not hit cones, and should maintain a stable trajectory. Generally speaking, a passing speed of 70 to 80 kilometers per hour is considered top tier. A result of around 70 kilometers per hour is considered acceptable for a passenger car. Therefore, the moose test is not only a test of handling performance, but also reflects the overall capabilities of a vehicle's chassis tuning, suspension system, and electronic stability system. Huawei's extensive reporting of the videos only triggered a viral effect. In the online public opinion sphere, the more one tries to suppress something, the more likely it is to backfire, causing the videos and topics to spread even further. On a recent release of Huawei's Harmony OS intelligent driving technology, executive Yu Chengdong further announced that within just 9 months of being on the market, the Aito S800 had exceeded 15,000 cumulative deliveries and had been the top-selling super luxury sedan priced above 700,000 yuan for 5 consecutive months. However, in the comment section, the sales data of the S800 sparked doubts among netizens. On X, writer Cui Chenghao posted that Huawei's S800 was marketed as 1 car against 3, claiming the insurance volume exceeded the combined total of Porsche, Maybach, and Mercedes-Benz S-Class. However, very few of these cars could be seen on the streets. Some even posted rows of brand new S800s, suggesting they were second-hand cars that had never been driven. The post suggested that the cars that couldn't be sold were given insurance to fake sales figures, comparing it to how movie industries manipulate box office figures. It claims Huawei and the Wolf Warriors shared the same roots, advising people to stay away from such products. One netizen sharply criticized, "Boasting has never lost. The last person who boasted and got punched was Iraq's Saddam Hussein. Now it's Iran's Khamenei. I hope to see justice served someday." Huawei's car models, always hailed as leading the way, seem to constantly face real-world tests, but true technological leadership is never achieved through words. It is achieved through careful craftsmanship, frame by frame. A luxury car should not focus on flashy rituals, but on reliability and reassurance in everyday use. As one netizen put it, when leading the way makes people laugh instead of respect you, marketing has already failed.